Okay, we back. But I want to make sure everything good. Hold on for a second. Little technical difficulties here. Let's see something. Alright. So far, so good. Let's see the YouTube side of the game. Oh yeah. This is gonna be heard. This is gonna be heard. Nah. I think it's YouTube that's doing this crap. I might probably have to stream this on Twitch. Yeah, though, I think it's YouTube. YouTube being funny, man. I might have to take the dual streaming, because I'm dual streaming right now. I'm doing streaming right now. YouTube be on some bull crap when it come down to streaming. I'm about to take that video out. If YouTube is the problem, yeah, because I'm getting drop frames like crazy. I'm probably gonna get a massive delay. Alright, let me see. Let me see how it is now. I'm probably gonna get a massive. See something. Okay, it's not dropping frames now. Because I have it on the same settings. Now I changed nothing, and I was able to stream just fine. You know. The YouTube's freaking processing, encoding probably messing things up. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1. Okay, Twitch is good. It's YouTube. Has a lot of delay. I think it's YouTube. I'm not streaming on Kick no more. And I said that last week, guys. I'm not on Kick anymore, guys. Just to let y'all know, I am not on Kick. Kick can hit me up right now for $1 million for me to exclusively stream on that platform. I'm not gonna do the degenerate content that people get views for only, or just gamble. Nah, that's not my style, man. It's not my style. Okay, so far so good. It's not dropping frames. So I guess I can begin. Okay. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Master Boris. As always, you know, we got a lot to talk about today. We got lots to talk about. You know, because, I'm seeing it in the social media side of the game, in these internet streets, that people are talking about this particular person. I mean, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, man. Y'all see it on Twitter. Jermaine Shoemaker. Yep. Now, I've known this man, and I'll admit I supported this man long time ago, over a decade ago. But then I found out later on, while I was supporting this man, why I plugged his channel before and his outlets, because it was a time where I have conversations with people that followed him, and I also followed him as well because I thought he was a deep thinker, you know what I'm saying, a brother that's out for his people, you know what I'm saying, that's for his people. But later on, I saw through the mask years ago, and I tried to expose it back then. But now I'm seeing different content creators on YouTube making videos and streams of exposing this man. But Jermaine, you exposed yourself this time. You can't lie anymore. The mask has fell. And I'm looking around, I'm seeing Angry Man talking about him, I'm seeing Pink Book Lessons talking about, I see who else? Storm Monroe, which I'm about to get into the video of him interviewing Umar Johnson's pieces. I'm seeing all these black content creator spaces talk about this man, and I'm just like, what took y'all so long? What took y'all so long? I was probably the first to challenge this man. But then again, I wasn't loud enough on YouTube. I wasn't loud enough on the content creation. It was mostly on social media. Mostly on Facebook, when I was really active on Facebook. And I was talking to guys like, quote unquote, Dr. Umar Johnson. I've been said he was a fraud. I've been said he was a fraud. I've been said he was a fraud. I'm gonna have to say things 3 times for all y'all, for all y'all to get the point. Just like he do. I'm like, about time. You just now figured it out that he's a fraud and he's using money to trick on particularly single mothers. Y'all forgot that he got caught using his donation money to build that bullshit ass school, tricking on strippers. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all forgot about that. But y'all was like, man, he's just having fun, you know what I'm saying? He can do whatever with his money. Now, the red flag that I got from this whole FDMG, Marcus Garvey, Frederick Douglass, Martin Luther King, Barry Bonds school, whatever it's called, when there was NBA basketball players were willing to invest into the school, but they backed out on it. But they didn't give not a reason why they backed out. But I knew it right then what it was. He is over there investing in an abandoned building, putting Pan-Africanism flags over the school that has been abandoned for quite some time in Missouri. He told those little boys at the time, a decade and a half ago, he's going to build a school for them and boys like them. Them boys graduated from college now, man. Them boys you was talking about, building a school for them, they been graduated from college. Waiting for your ass. I see a lot of schools being built. Even schools that's built, you know, where I'm from. It took them 5 months to completely build a school, a new school. It took them 5 to 6 months. You ain't built a school yet. Everybody else built a school, but you. You supposed to have things in motion. You don't really got anything in motion. And you only playing yourself by chasing women that are vulnerable due to their circumstances. That is your real goal. That was your real agenda. Oh, my black queens. Oh, my black queens. Any brother talking like that is a red flag to me. And then you gonna throw men under the bus while you're doing it. And putting smear campaigns on your children too. You don't even take care of your kids, Jermaine. Like, what the hell? You are a conscious pookie. I don't care what the attire doesn't define who you are, because you try to wear these garments, these dashikis and all that to make it seem like you holier than thou, but you're just really a pookie behind all that attire. Hey, there's a video years ago that we're gonna check out right now, because I'm done with it. Listen, before I do all of that, I want to show y'all something. Hold on, wait a minute. I want to show y'all something. Where it at? We're gonna go to my page. We're gonna go to my page. We're gonna go to my page. Yeah, I said it 3 times. Let me go to my videos here. I hate the fact that my videos don't get enough visibility, because the videos that I want y'all to see, they don't get no traction. You right, Master Boris is back. So when I started making this channel, this was a 3-year video where
my phone crashed last night.
Listen,
Like here.
This is a 3-year, almost 4 years ago, video that I made him caught in 4K with a snow bunny, as he say. Because he called these Caucasian women snow bunnies. Talking about, look, what he say?
And it looks like here,
anybody talks about things that they don't want other men to do, or they telling you what not to do, and they talk about it more and more and more and more. Sometimes they're doing dirt. They're doing it themselves. And Umar Johnson, Jermaine Shoemaker, is telling brothers stop dating these snow bunnies a lot. 9 times out of 10, he was out there doing it on the low. You know what I'm saying? But he been consistent though, you know, due to his character and image of having a couple and children. I would give him that, but he getting snow bunny on the side, man. You see a thick snow bunny, he want to crack that, just like he was cracking his
phone number. But check this out. This is what he said. Yeah.
See, I was on his ass back then.
All they're trying to tell brothers out here, when I get with these snow bunnies, he said, yes, I was at the Cherry Hill Mall today. My iPhone crashed last night at the closest Apple store with an available appointment today in Jersey. As I was leaving the mall, I stopped at the kiosk to view the incense and crystals. That non-American African woman is simply the vendor. brother. You really think I'm gonna believe that?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, there's a lot of people that see through Dr. Umar Johnson's BS. You know, that goes to show you, man. He can't cover his lies no more, man. The jig is up. It's a done deal, and it's about time the black community of YouTube is not realizing this. I've been saw it. Y'all late. Y'all late. And you know, I mean, have y'all learned from God, like, you know, sisters, have y'all learned from Derrick Jackson? A lot of these guys that want to be gurus, they are grifters and they project on things that they're doing themselves. Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time. I'm letting you know that Master Boris is a character that I adapted since 2007. You already know this is character, but I'm speaking real talk here right now. I do skits and I used to do skits with the shades on and all that. I was probably the first YouTuber to do this. Everybody else is copying what I'm doing. I've already done it. You know? But here's the thing though. Y'all believe in these characters and thinking they are real people. They're not. It's all a persona. It's all a mask. Y'all believe Umar Johnson, Cheyenne Bryant, and all these other grifters that's pimping, I guess, the red pill movement and the manosphere, whatever. And y'all believe them. I will never beg y'all money or donations because, you know, I ran out. I've been spending money recklessly. I would ask y'all to support what I got going on, like my music, or I'm gonna be selling merchandise later on, stuff like that. Or y'all can just subscribe to the channel, super chats or whatnot. I'll be appreciated that, but I'm not putting emphasis on y'all to do that. Y'all can do what y'all want to do and support me in any kind of way. But it's much appreciated. But he out here begging for donations. And you never see him. See, I'm in my house right now. You never see him in his own house. I was thinking he was homeless at one point. Then again, I kind of felt a little sorry for him. But then again, you don't know what these content creators are doing behind the scenes when the camera's off. But we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Because I'm tired of talking about it. I've been talking about it on social media about this man for over a decade. Anytime he do something suspect, I point it out and people say I'm hating. I'm sick of y'all. Like, come on, man. Yes, I want our people to strive to be great. But that y'all got it going. Y'all are parading and praising a man that's going about it the wrong way. The wrong way. Yeah, we gonna go ahead. And that was like the 4th video I've done on this channel was exposing Umar Johnson. The 4th video. We gonna get to, because I'm done. I've been trying to tell y'all for years about this man. Been trying to tell y'all. We gonna get to the nitty gritty. Hold on, bro. Wrong tab. We'll get to that in a little bit. Arslan Ash and knee situation. We're gonna get to that later. This is his dad. This is Dr. Umar Johnson's dad. This video has been up for almost 8 years now.
Good morning. This is the second video I'm making about what my son has said about me in his video, the accusations he made, and the inference that somehow I'm trying to assassinate his agenda. First, let me say hi, Umar. This is meant for you, but I'm sure your followers and other people may view it. The few that have heard you say what you said about me. Let me say, first of all, I made a video on Facebook with the intent that it reached out to you, but I figured that this way is probably an additional means that you might be able to hear what I have to say. Firstly, I love you. I'm glad that you are doing what you're doing with the right intentions. I don't necessarily agree with how you're going about putting it out there, and you know that. Secondly, I'm not trying to assassinate your program or whatever you're doing. I told you before, I'll say it again, I don't like the way in which you demean people, insult people, make statements that may not be proven to be true. But as none of this is against you, this is against the message in certain ways, but not necessarily the whole message. In other words, when you say something, people believe it, they respect it. If you start calling people names, they call people names too. If you say that something is not historically correct, they believe it. Why? Because our people don't go and check things. They don't study. They rather just wait, let somebody else do the studying and then feed it back to them, spoon feed them the information, and then they call it fact. I know better, you know better. We both been in school, so we know that's not the right way to do things. But importantly, more important than that is that I need you to know that I love you, man. I care about you, and I'm very concerned about what's going on around you, what I hear, what I see. I would never, ever try to hurt you, and I surely would never conspire with other people against you. Like I said in the other video, I'm sure that you know people have talked to me, reached out to me, encouraged me to talk about you, against you, not your information, you. I do speak about your information, but I'm not about speaking out against you. So I hope you understand that. And if you look back at anything I've said and done, you've known that to be true. For years, I sat back and watched the things you said and did that I didn't agree with, and I didn't say a word. I was very offended. People were coming up to me, telling me about it, but I told them, you're a grown man, you say what you want. But when you made that video towards Saraseti, I thought you crossed the line. Frankly, I thought maybe something was wrong with you. So I made the video to apologize on your behalf only because as your father, I know you're better than that. And maybe at that moment, at that time, you may have just lost your composure. But then when you went on to talk about the racist side of things, I just felt that couldn't be tolerated either. And I'm not, you call me a coon. You say I'm on a tour of multiculturalism. You said I want white people to follow me. You're wrong. You're wrong. I don't want anybody to follow me. I want people to follow themselves, use their own head, and study and learn the truth. I just got back from Ghana a couple of weeks ago, and I learned some things over there that I didn't know before. And when I went up to the slave castles where the slaves were kept and humiliated and just disgraced, it touched me. It really did. And it made me see your mission a little clearer. But I still don't agree with the way in which you put it out, because the bottom line is you're dividing black people with some things you say. You break us up into different groups, and then you attack us. And then you turn around and say, people hating you. Well, what did you expect was going to happen if you attack people? You think they're going to just let you attack them and they're not going to try to defend themselves? You make statements of theory and you talk like it's a fact. And on one video, I noted where it was not a fact. You called me a coon, and you said something about if his ass doesn't stop, I'm going to change my name. Well, I hope that you understand that no matter what you call yourself, I'm going to still love you and respect you and call you by your name, whatever that may be. Your mother did name you. I did change your name once I became Muslim, as I did your other siblings. So it's not an offense to me if you do that. What's offensive to me is that you do it, if you would do it out of spite, just to strike back at me as though we're in some kind of battle here. I didn't know we were in a battle. People have asked me, a lot of people have asked me, why don't you talk to your son? Why can't y'all communicate? Well, I'm going to say here today, since you put it out there and put my name out there, that you know I've reached out for you to speak with me for years. You know that I want to talk to you about all this that you spreading to people. You know that it's in my nature to confront whatever I don't care for and whoever I don't care for, and not to run behind other people to get it done, including when it comes to you. But you have not fed back to me any replies, and if you want to say I'm lying, then prove it. But you know you haven't. Our generations do have a gap, but I would never, ever, ever let that gap come between us to where I would become your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm not a supporter of everything you say, because I know for a fact that it's not all correct. But I would never, ever go against you, father to son. I love you, and I need you to know that. And whoever's talking in your ear, I'm sorry that you've given them more credence than you would me, because my history doesn't show me to be like that. Furthermore, I'm sorry this has to be done on a public forum, but you chose this. I've been reaching out to you privately. You have not responded. And
so in the gist of it, you know, whatever happens after this, I don't even think Umar apologized to his dad or have a great relationship with his dad, you know, because he thinks everything that he says is absolute, and it's not. His ways of doing things, getting money, grifting, it's not, you know. But we're going to continue more of what's going on right now. Okay. Now, this is Storm Monroe. You're probably familiar with him. If you're not, you know, he got his own YouTube channel. And he interviewed Dr. Umar Johnson's ex-girlfriend. Exposes him for his filthy living conditions, finances, and performance. And wow. Now, I saw the gist of this. I saw a little bit of this clip when I was watching the Angry Man stream, because I was in disbelief, like, y'all just now found this out about him, about Umar Johnson. Y'all don't even know for a fact that he's a real doctor, huh? And like I said, I've been saying this for years, man. I've been saying this for years, man. It just, I wasn't as loud on YouTube than I was on Twitter and Facebook when I was active on Facebook at the time. Man, I had to get out of Facebook. It was just too much drama. But like early, like 2010, 11, 12, 2013, bruh, I was catching some heat and bringing some heat on Facebook back then. But anyway, I want to go over this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? But y'all can check it out for yourself, man. Y'all, listen, let me tell y'all something before I start. Y'all really need to do background checks on people in your own time or who you follow, including myself. But then again, I'm transparent. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't doing nothing crazy. I don't have a hidden agenda to get over on people. I'm just here to entertain, have fun, and do these videos for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to my YouTube family right now, the hot sauce gang right now. Twitch, you too. We gonna get up there. Alright? In our own way. Y'all gonna have to help me out. Because I'm going to talk about stuff that most streamers are not going to talk about. They wouldn't dare talk about the stuff I talk about. They would lose brands. They would lose deals. See, I don't have any deals or sponsorships or anything like that. I'm my own man. And I've been this way for real, like, over 2 decades now. You know, I turned down a lot of stuff that was the total opposite of my criteria, of my values. Maybe would have been a millionaire by now, but at what cost though? What cost? Because you got to give up something to get the world. You know, the millions, the people. I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it in a way where it's organic, it's natural. There's chemistry there. There's love there. And I'm willing to spread my energy across the globe with all the stuff that I believe in. Not what somebody else believes in, and then I have to represent for somebody else, and it's not my beliefs, it's not my values. And that's what a lot of these content creators, streamers, entertainers that's in the mainstream, that's what they do. They have to be a certain way of doing things when it comes down to business. That's it. Oh, for a second. Now I'm getting called. Now I'm getting texts and calls. Oh. Oh, I'm about to delete that. Talking about one video can't be monetized. Anyway, because of the music I play. Yeah, man. It's all about, you know, I am open to collab with certain people and partner with certain people to have multiple streams of income. I'm willing to do that, but I'm not going to dumb down my beliefs and morals and values in order to get the riches. It's not happening. You know? Like I said, I could have been successful, but I turned down a lot of stuff that was the total opposite of what I believe in. You know? But I'm good. I can continue on doing the stuff I'm doing now and other stuff I'm doing outside of content creation. But anyway, let's ride out to this video, bro.
Well, I texted him. I saw an interview he was on, and I texted him. Sent him a text about my son, and then he was supposed to, or then he hit me back. It was like really generic. I sent him another text when I was starting to have more problems with my son, and he sent me something real generic back.
I want to stop for a sec. So this lady, her name is Shivani Stone, Monique's cousin. I heard in when I was watching Angry Man stream that she said that Umar Johnson be having episodes, he be getting mad at her, and I'm thinking to myself, you still let him smash? You still let him crack? After all that, you still let him crack? You still let this man who has personality disorder issues, which I believe, clap your cheeks? Still. That proves right there that women know exactly who they're getting themselves into when it comes down getting with a man, knowing that they're messed up in their head, and still mess with them. I don't get it. And they be giving these dudes a lot of graces, a lot of wide berths. But the man that's got a lot of things going for himself, he ain't got no problems, no, not too many baggage about him. He's a good dude. That they won't give that guy a chance. She's sick spiritually. Let's ride out.
Then he sent me an email requesting that I set up an event for him in my city. So I did that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we went to pick him up, brought him back to the event. And we just did the event. We had a huge event in my city.
Okay. Do you mind saying what city that is?
I'm in Kansas City.
Oh,
Red Kingdom.
Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas?
I'm in Kansas City, Kansas, and Missouri. So
Okay.
I live in one, and then I live in the other two. So I'm on both sides.
So I don't know. So I'm from East St. Louis. I don't know if you know anything about St. Louis, but y'all ain't too far, like 4.5 hours.
Yeah. I'll be down in St. Louis kicking it. I got people down there.
Okay. So I know all about
Yeah,
Kansas City.
so it's just 5 minutes away. It's like 5 minutes away from each other.
Got you. Okay, so let me ask you this. When he asked you to set up that event for him, did he offer to pay you to do that?
No, the event was free. He did it for free. We paid for everything on our end, the light, sound. We had a couple of local guys that wanted to, they had started a video company. So I had two people that I have that are friends. They decided to like videotape it. We got a lot of love. The city showed him a lot of love just because, you know, we were trying to get events set up and start bringing people into the city just to have more of a conscious like mindset in the city.
I got you. Okay.
The event went well. We had a large theater that we set up for him. It went well.
So he
didn't tell me he had been here before.
Okay. So let me ask you, what year was
So
this?
I don't know what happened between him and those people. The year was 2023, the end of it, December the 3rd.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. After he did that event, it was successful. Did he cut you a check, a cash app at any point in time?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. He got a lot of people passing money. A lot of people brought like I got a whole bunch of printouts of schools, abandoned schools, because I guess they were just trying to, get him to get a school here or whatever going. But he left all that stuff. He was selling books. He was selling books here. And we had some vendors that were here. So it was a good event.
Okay. And one thing about Umar, he knows how to put on a show. He knows how to talk. My question is, let me first ask you this. How do you feel about people saying, ain't no way Umar would have ever been with you? How do you feel about that?
I don't care. I mean, I've met a lot of women have come to me on the low. I've met, so I know kind of like his style. No one has gotten as close to him as me. So I don't know what it is about me. But
I was
not the finest man I've ever been with.
Yeah. Well, first off, I was gonna say you cute to me. You got good skin. Your hair pretty. Like what? Why wouldn't y'all think Umar would talk to her?
They wanted him with, he's promotes like he's with Sukiana's, he's with Amber's, like the women that
Those
people
are
have in mind
prostitutes.
for him.
Those are prostitutes.
But some people have a disconnect. They have a problem like with reality and then, you know, online. They can't mesh the two together. So when people like, I work with women are like crazy over him. They come to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, Umar, have you talked to Umar?" And I was like, "Nope." You know, I think it's psychological. Some people are thinking that they need to like him. He's not that fine to me, and I'm not throwing no shade on him like I'm bet. But my ex is like, you know, when my sister found out that I was dealing with him, she was like, all right, you know, but it's factor. And then,
But you just said that he wasn't that fine to you. Like I don't get it. And you entertain this man, and you let him crack. You let him crack them cheeks. You let him crack them cheeks. You let him crack your cheeks 3 times. Like, man, let's continue, you know, with this charade. But I'm about to talk about something else in a few minutes.
I'm the guy that I'm, and I think that's why he did the crash out publicly, because I'm dating somebody else that's known.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks better to me than, you know, I didn't want him to have to deal with that, you know, that the backlash of all this shit. I'm trying to get this out. He's like, that's your war, you do your war. But I want him to stay, you know, away from it. But I think Umar was trying to figure out who it was because he would start sending people into my space. That's when shit got kicked off. When you start threatening me, threatening my kids, we going up.
Oh, okay. So let's get into, we gonna get right back to that. But first, I want to ask you this: from the time you met him, in person, December 3rd, 2023, how long before you guys start a relationship after that?
I lost him. I lost you for a minute. Say it again.
Okay, once you met him December 3rd, 2023, how long after that did you guys start a relationship?
Okay, so we talked for a minute. So December, I texted him initially March 21st, 2023. Okay. He hit me on October-ish to do the event. November, wait a minute, it was November. By December, because we had less than 30 days. By December, we did the event. That night, he asked me to go to his room. I declined. I was still trying to figure out if I wanted to deal with him. And let's see. My first flight out there was March, the next year, March 6th, 5th or 6th.
Okay, so, you flew out to see him.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's just get it out the way. Was he a good lover at all?
No, for somebody who's supposed to be like smashing all these chicks, he wasn't.
Man, I don't want to hear this shit. Hold on.
I think it's back in the day where you could take the phone and bash him or something. So I was like, what the hell am I gonna do?
Let me go back a little bit.
And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with shoes or whatever? And I think we had some like those small chat or whatever. And then he was just sitting there raging. I was like, well, shit, I guess I gotta get the party started. And that's when I think it was a hug. And the hug was almost like he was trying to ready himself. And then he sat down and he was taking off his shoes or whatever. And I I think we had some like little small chat or whatever, and then he was just sitting there raging, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with this dude?" Weird as fuck. I have never had. I didn't know, and they don't have like back in the day where you could take the phone and bash him or something. So I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? I'm gonna run for the door or whatever. I'm gonna get out of this, because he was like sitting on the bed raging. I was like, this dude is gonna tackle me.
Wait,
Like,
what do you mean by raging? What do you mean by raging?
Huh?
I said, what do you mean by raging? Describe that for us.
Like when you're just sitting there, you're just like he's upset about something.
Well, you know, he
And
played
so
with
I was like, okay.
he played with them spirits too, so he probably possessed.
And the thing about it too is he had spiritual. He said he got some spiritual work done before he met up with me.
Ooh.
So he was coming in from somewhere. I forget where he was coming from, but he had spiritual work done before he met up with me. All I know is he was raging.
Demons.
So that shit kind of
freaking demon spirits.
I'm gonna die in here. This dude is. I done messed around and became one of these hotel chicks that's gonna die.
Oh my God.
And so I was like trying to be like, I was trying to like have some conversation, like, hey, do you want something to drink, like type shit. And then he just kind of calmed down. And then I was like, what the hell was that? And I didn't pay it no mind. I figured he wasn't looking at his phone. It was just like out of nowhere. So I don't know if he wanted me to come over and comfort him or something. I don't know what the fuck. But he seemed like he switched back. He was like, yeah. And started talking. I was like, okay, all right. So we went talking a little bit longer. And then I was like, okay, he's okay. So whatever, he's back to the person I was texting. So whatever happened is over. We got to it. And like, I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, I was okay with the package. Like, his length is good. He's got a chubby, that's nice. It's all nice.
Yeah.
2 more times he went to sleep. Well, not in the same. We did it one more time. He went to sleep. He got up in the morning. We did it again, and then he was out.
Bruh, listen, Monique's cousin, you entertain a crazy ass man. You entertained a crazy ass man and let him crack. Like, what? You making yourself look bad at this point. Talking about he ain't all that, but he still cracked! But this is Dr. Umar Johnson's MO. He do the things that he do all the time, grifting and all that, just to get at women like this, like Monique's cousin over here. That's why he do the things he do. Mainly, it ain't about building a school. It's he got the fakest motions I ever seen in a man. So fake. Building a school for 15 years. From an guys, I don't know what else to tell you. There's a lot of stuff about him on this platform. I don't know what to tell you. You gonna really follow him and give him donations after this? You still gonna do that? You still gonna donate? Give him donations, gifts after all this coming out? The Garden of Insanity is real. He's consumed by it. His followers is consumed by it. She's consumed by it for even entertaining him. She talking like he let her crack her cheeks at least about 10 times. And she over here exposing him. I ain't even see the entire stream. Like, this is my first time seeing the beginning. But I did see parts of it on Angry Man's stream the other night. Because he was playing this too. But guys, about time y'all realize this. I've been on game. Maybe, it seemed like I have to act a fool and be loud to get my point across, to get views, because no one's paying attention of men that are content creators that has the same hue as me when they're sensible. That's why Master Boris is back, because I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. You feel me? Because they don't make no sense that this character has been relevant for this long, and now in 2025 the mask has failed. The Dr. Umar Johnson mask has failed. Finally. I'm moving on to something else. We got a lot of things to talk about. Okay? A lot of things to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna move on. Like I've been saying, I've been told y'all what's what. Yeah. I'll probably watch this later, but yeah. Type in Dr. Umar Johnson ex-girlfriend exposed his filthy living conditions finance. Just type in Umar Johnson exposed. Just type that. But for all of you that are supporting this stream, thank you. I appreciate y'all, and I will always say that. Because things are going to be heard, and I'm going to say it too. I also want to disclose this. Since it's on my screen right now. Hold on for a second. Since it's on my screen right now. Yeah. About this protection, this age verification, censorship of adult content, all that is just another ploy. It's just another net neutrality type of thing, the SOPA thing. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that back in the day? YouTube was trying to implement that. SOPA, COPA, whatever. But now YouTube will begin to using AI to monitor user behavior and psychology to determine whether viewers in the US are over or under the age of 18. So this could be a problem, okay? Because it's saying this is how it works. We will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us determine whenever a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos a user is searching for, the categories of videos they have watched, or the longevity of the account. When the system identifies a teen user, will automatically apply age-appropriate experiences and protections, including disabling personalized advertisement, turning on digital well-being tools, adding safeguards to recommendations, including limiting can't even talk today. Repetitive views on some kinds of content. If the system incorrectly estimates a user to be under 18, they will have an option to verify that they are 18 or over, such as using a credit card or a government ID. We will allow users who have been inferred or verified over 18 as view age restrictions content that may be appropriate for younger youth. I thought that they've been doing that actually, but it really boils down to this UK online act that's been talked about, that's been in the works for probably since early 2020. They're doing it. They're doing it under the guise of protecting the children, which is all BS, man. I don't give a crap about these kids. This is all about having your digital ID, had to do scans and record you, store your data, and also control what content that you put out and what you watch. That's what it's really all about, guys. Don't believe the hype. And there are some people that are not believing the hype, which is good. Because anytime they would tell you, like, oh, we're doing this to protect this, it's always the opposite. If they tell you to panic, don't panic. If they tell you not to panic, do panic. Do the opposite of what these powers that be is telling you, man, because it's no longer good. Haven't y'all learned from the pandemic? I hope so. This is the same thing. They're just going about it a different way. They're trying to strip your rights, your freedom away. They rewriting policies that's already there, and they're also violating laws, doing stuff like this and try to rewrite laws to make it absolute. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it under the guise, yeah, exactly. Doing it under the guise of health and children. Man, they don't care. They don't care about the kids. You think they really care? No. You really think they care? And one of the comments saying AI will slowly become a governing entity the government relies on for everything digital. That's the agenda. That's the agenda. You ain't gonna have nothing. You ain't gonna own nothing. You ain't gonna really see nothing unless they let you. This is all about protecting people that will probably involve in some stuff that shouldn't be involved in, that are like billionaires, millionaires, like the Epstein files, and to cover their tracks and let that get less exposure, which is already being exposed, because there's a lot of people that's in the political parties was probably in those lists of the Epstein files. And they're trying to control the narrative by this online act. That's all it is. It's all there is. It's never about doing things for the people. I'm telling you, it's never about that. I mean, we got corrupt politicians, corrupt leaders that doesn't want you to succeed. Doesn't want you in their level. When it comes down to financial status, when it comes down to clout, or relevance. You have to understand that they're not doing this out of the kindness of their hearts. If you really believe that, I think you need to get your head examined. Okay? Like, you really believe they're doing this out of the kindness of their hearts, you are sadly mistaken. Yeah, like one of the comments saying right here is they're introducing AI surveillance on everyone, saying it's to stop children using it for merely a pretext. It's the same as the digital ID being required. Is just a way to get everyone to provide it for every website. Anybody who thinks the government actually care about children say is a grade A moron at this point. Yeah, exactly what I said. And in America, they're going to implement this as well. Like, come on, man. Like, if you really care about the kids, give kids out of the student loans. Give kids, free tuition to go to school. Give these, kids that are under 18 a variety of education where it really applies to life, like financial resources, stocks, different jobs that they might want to work in, day-to-day basis that makes the society whole. And you probably have some kids that's going to school now can make a change in the world. You know what I'm saying? For the better. Because people that are sitting in the table right now, they're not making it better. They're making it worse for the American people, for citizens, but making their pockets fatter. Making the millionaires and billionaires' pockets fatter. You know what I'm saying? That's just all that is. You know, that's just all that is. This online act is nothing but a ploy to monitor you and to control what you watch and what content you put out. Like if this, and then it was saying that YouTube is going to start to like where can I find it? Hold on for a second. I just saw it. Starting August 13th, you're going to have to verify. Starting August 13th on YouTube. And it's crazy because I'm streaming on YouTube and telling you this. See, I don't care. I'm going to expose what's really going on out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And on your own platform. Because I'm Master Boris. And he's back. You understand? Can't be scared out here. You got to be resilient. And you also have to use critical thinking, man. Because some things ain't what it seems. You have to have some deep thoughts. Also, get your mind right. Eat good. Eat fruits and vegetables. All that stuff. They're going to try to corrupt that too. Foods. Well, they already did with GMOs and all that stuff. But y'all get the point. But yeah, it's been going on for quite some time. You know, they're going to try to spy everybody. Someone said this is going to destroy a lot of smaller and niche channels, especially if the AI acts similar to Facebook's. It will push the mainstream and corporate accounts even higher in the algorithm and bury everything else for all digital savings. Yeah, because y'all notice something? That a lot of these celebrities and, you know, that's been in the entertainment business for a long time, you know, they going to do streaming now and having these podcasts on YouTube, got their own YouTube channels, and they're really trying to make the celebrities again and promote them more, while they won't promote or put in the algorithm like me or you into the forefront. Because the streamers, what's going on right now is people that are streaming that are hot right now, they are the celebrities. They have a strong presence. They are relevant now. And the celebrities that's in the mainstream entertainment, you know, system, like these actors, these singers and rappers, they is not as relevant, it's not as strong as it was back in the day. The internet is what is strong. So they're going to try to monopolize, you know, content creators that is part of the machine, that's an industry plan, and take people like Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross and all those guys out of the picture. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. That is the plan. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna really take off 5 years from now, 2030 or 2035, something like that. You know. But for those of you that are watching this, please take heed on what I'm saying and look these stuff up. It's a shame that there's a lot of people that's popular in this streaming space want to come down to Twitch and YouTube. They're not talking about this. They're not talking about the stuff I'm talking about right now. This is important. This is your livelihood, and your freedom is being stripped away in a day-to-day basis as time moves on while they making these new laws. I don't know why the streamers that y'all entertained by, which I don't understand, because they be doing dumb shit to get views, doing fake beefs and all this and that. I'm like, come on, man. I I can understand you doing like a skit or something, but you doing IRLs and you're doing fake beefs. Man, back when I was doing YouTube in the golden days, I was beefing people that I really had beef with. Or I had a problem with, I had a quarrel with because I just didn't like them or I thought I was better than them. Simple as that. I had an ego back in the day. I mean, I was a kid, so I'm not gonna do no fake beef for no views. Okay. If I have a problem with you, I'm gonna step to you and to say I got a problem with you, and this is the reason. Now everybody want to call me when I'm streaming, but I'm running a tight ship here, man. And y'all need to join me. You know what I'm saying? And we can discuss and talk about things that most people ain't really talking about. I mean, there are some people that are probably talking about this in way more detail than I am, but it's not enough. It's not on a large collective scale. But these streamers that are hot right now, they got their number 1, 2, 3 on Twitch subs. They need to talk about this online act. They need to talk about this, but no, they're not going to talk about it. I put money on that. They're not going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it when it's too late, when it's already happening. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to coon and buffoon to get views. And, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like to have fun too, but there's gonna be a time where we're gonna have to get down to business and be serious about things for once. You know what I'm saying? Because this is our livelihood, man, that they can attack. And they using AI to strip away your livelihood. It's about to get really real out here. You're not gonna know what's real and what's fake with this AI stuff, because it's improving every day. And right now, y'all are sleeping on this channel, and y'all not liking and subscribing to this channel at all. This is probably the first time in a long time where I'm talking about serious stuff that can change society as a whole. YouTube and Twitch. I'm talking to y'all. Like, come on, man. Like, for real. Master Boris is back. I need y'all to get with it or get lost. Because, like I said, I'm talking about some stuff that most of these content creators that you follow don't want to talk about because they scared. Like, I'm getting really tight because a lot of stupid people are famous right now. And the real ones is messing it up for them. It's like nobody wants to understand or appreciate the real no more. Nobody wants to do what's in truth. That I'm really getting annoyed by this. I'm really getting annoyed because there's a lot of people that are hot right now shouldn't be hot right now. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Because there's a lot of important things that are going on right now that these stupid people that are famous for doing stupid shit, they're not talking about it. They're not going to talk about the stuff I talk about. And it's really annoying me right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's very annoying. It's like nobody wants to understand the real or appreciate it or appreciate, guys that speaks in truth. They want to believe the beautiful lie. But sometimes the truth is harsh. And you're going to have to go through that door, you know what I'm saying, and face it. I'm willing to face it now. Instead of later on when it's too late and I can't come back from it. A lot of these people that are hot right now, man, they ain't gonna be able to come back from it. when the money gets low and they're not no longer hot, now they want to say something. And then there's going to be some people that used to follow you, they ain't going to believe you because of all the stuff that you done. See, I want to get this out of the way now. So people can look back at what I said and be like, oh man, he did say that such and such years ago. He was on his grind. He was telling the truth about everything, and we didn't even look at it. That's me. That's me. But yeah, guys, do what you want to do. You know, follow who you want to follow. It's just it's all the time. It's always entertain me. I can do entertainment, but there's gonna be times where we have to get down to serious business. Like your society and the way how we live is good as dead because the powers that be want to change how you live, and not in a good way. You need to know this. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Take it how you want to take it. But yeah, we're gonna go down to the next subject. Since y'all don't wanna watch what I say, what I just said, y'all just wanna watch me when it's drama, when it's entertainment. So we're gonna go to entertainment. We gonna do that. I mean, it ain't really nothing, but you know, we got also, speaking of which, Shannon Sharp has been fired from ESPN. It's been said Shannon Sharp got fired on his day off from ESPN. It's over with. You gave your money to a 20-year-old that you was trying to crack and want to be in a relationship with, a strange relationship with, and you gave her money that her grandchildren will be all okay with that said money. Her grandchildren are going to eat good. Because I heard it was more than 50 million, Shannon. I heard it was more. More like 150 million. But I could be wrong. Yeah, Shannon, it's crazy in the hood that you got. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for hold on for a second, because we're gonna talk about it. You out here paying for a broad. Yeah. I wanna talk about this. Paying for a broad, $25K or whatever, cheek. Man, that chick is not all that, dog. But yeah, enough about Shannon Sharp, because I already said my piece on him last week. We're going to talk about this Tekken beef. So, Arslan Ash, Mass failed too. He got exposed too. And now he mad. He calling out Nee. Then he want to call out Nee for holding a grudge for being the first to reshare the IESF steroids. But I really saw it for Moonsault Slayer. I didn't know Nee posted that. Moonsault Slayer, he posted it. He retweeted it. I didn't know Nee did it. But then again, I don't keep up with these FGC squirrels because the FGC hadn't been the same for me. You know, I have not been at the one tournament this year, and I'm not even interested. I forgot Evo was this weekend. That's how much I don't care about it. Like, Evo is this Friday. I might watch it, to see the world premieres, to see the DLC characters that's coming, or, when it comes out to these fighting games. But other than that, I really don't care about Evo. I've been stopped caring. But anyway. So it all started when Nee, I guess, shared that, Arslan Ash was using steroids years ago, taking pills. And now, because he wants to blame Nee to ruin. He's blaming Nee that Arslan Ash's reputation has been crushed, and now they beefing, whatever, I guess. And he gonna say, hold on, in this video, I'm gonna play the video. He gonna say this.
Before, I didn't think that he had beef, but I still don't understand why he shared that tweet. He was the first ever person to share that tweet, and then the rest of the world got to know because of him. I need an answer, Otherwise, this thing will stay inside me, Because if like, so what do you think of? What you can think of this? Like, he's waiting for my downfall, right?
Yeah.
If you retweet my tweet that you think damage my reputation and damage my career, then what can I think of you?
Exactly. And also, just to add here, Nee is a very humble guy, very, very good guy. All the time he has been. But he knows as well that whole IESF stuff is bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It's straight bullshit. Steroids don't make a difference on your reaction time.
It makes it worse, actually.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie. That's a freaking lie. That is a lie. There's a lot of steroids that can update and make your reaction time faster. And there was a lot of times where I kind of like, even back when he was like taking over like Tekken 7, like the way how he plays is very reactionary. You know what I'm saying? If you look at all the stuff that he was doing in Tekken 7, it's like he know what the opponent is doing, what the opponent was about to do before he even do it. So he always react to it with a certain stuff. So he's lying about that. And his friend is like, of course he's going to take up for his friend. I mean, that's cool, but that's a bunch of bullcrap that you think that steroids, whatever you took, doesn't update or make your reaction time better. It does. I mean, look at all the sports players, baseball, basketball players that probably take steroids. They're faster. They're more reactionary, man. That's a bunch of bullcrap. He just downplaying all the stuff that he took over the years. He got caught red-handed. Now he's blaming Nee for it because he was the first one to share. I didn't even see Nee share that. I saw Moonsault Slayer retweeted it. And why Arslan Ash, I guess he got lost sponsorships or whatever. I don't know. But now Arslan Ash is blaming Nee for it and not taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? So, people would have found out anyway if Nee didn't even post it or retweeted it. It was just that it was Nee who was relevant into the Tekken game, to the Tekken scene, that did that first. And now everybody's making a big deal out of it. Everybody's on Arslan Ash side and glazing. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the guys that, people, live through, is Arslan Ash. And while Nee is an old head in the Tekken game, they calling him a fossil. But this Nee character won multiple Evos and multiple tournaments, or where he's from, and also tournaments like MLG, coming down to America beating our asses over the years, multiple times. So his skill speaks for itself. He eats and breathes and sleeps Tekken. Like, Nee is no joke. But that's mostly the thing too. Like Arslan Ash, man, I never really was kind of funny. I thought he was a little arrogant behind the whole clean image that he's trying to portray himself when it comes down to tournaments and whatnot. I just knew it a little bit that he was a phony. That's just my opinion. And the mask has finally failed. He got exposed for taking pills. Now he wants to money match him, I heard, and raising $20K for this money match against Nee that's going on at Evo. I just found this out earlier today before I started streaming. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's good that people's like, yo, shut up. Let's do a first to 10, 20, and put the sticks up instead of all this talking. Because I got tired of FGC just want to talk online, and then when you see them in person, they want to act all cool and stuff. Which I caught somebody doing that before with against me, and then I see him at a tournament. Oh, I was just bullcrap. Like, nah. I'd be like, that's what I thought. You thought I was a little person. You know what I'm saying? But when you saw me in person, you know I wasn't a little person. Because I'll pull up on your ass. But yeah, Arslan actually got caught, man. And he ain't taking accountability for it. You know, he's downplaying it. He talking about he didn't know what the pills contain. Like, if you keep taking the pills, you know to an extent of what the pills are really about. You kept taking it, and it was helping you on your wins of the tournaments that you won in Tekken 7 and also Tekken 8. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bunch of BS right there for what he said here.
Then everyone took my side, but I was like, why he did that? Like, what was he thinking, you know? So what I think is that he might have a grudge. I don't understand why. Because I just say Brian is top 3, that's why. So I think that's why I have been doing this whole stuff. Because I didn't answer, you know, why he did that.
I just got home and seeing Nee and Arslan going, and that's what I like to see. Look, all that Tekken needs balance, and Tekken isn't what it used to be. Shut that shit up. Get in the booth, pick up sticks, and run them sets, sir. I'm here for the beat. Hey, yeah. Just fight it out. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did it. Like, if I have a problem with somebody, I think I'm better than that person in a freaking fighting game, I'll challenge them. Or if someone challenged me, I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna deny the challenge. I'm gonna accept it. Especially if you say you're better than me at something that I'm good at. Like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Almost every time. But yeah, I've been out of the game of Tekken 8. Like I said, I ain't played since the beginning of the year. I'm just waiting for season 3. Yeah, that's why you haven't been seeing streams of me yelling and raging and playing this thing. Yeah, I'll probably get more views for doing that, raging and calling people names online and stuff like that. You know, yeah, I'll probably do that because that's entertaining to y'all. I'm not talking about anything real. I'm just gonna be acting a fool playing a freaking game and raging because that's what's entertaining. That's what gets the views. And also shucking and jiving because I'm a black person. Because a lot of these black content creators and streamers, they shucking and jiving and buffoonery, showing buffoonery. I guess that's why I'm not getting views. You know. It's crazy in the hood, man. But I got a plan. I got a plan to fix all this, man. It's about to be a wave. But I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm not going to explain my plans to y'all. I keep things to myself. Because people are going to steal it. you know, and take what's yours and probably be famous because of it. One thing that you should not do: never, never explain your new ideas in an open forum like this on the internet, because people might see it and they'll be like, "Oh, I can do that before he can. Let me go do it." Never disclose your new ideas. You know what I'm saying? Now, I can tell y'all what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? When it regards down to content, but certain things I'm not. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all boys and girls go. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been real. This has been a real talk stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play nothing today. I'm gonna play something tomorrow when I see y'all. Maybe Donkey Kong Bonanza, or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, or some Marvel Rivals. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow what's going on here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go and live my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. I don't have no pressure to please everybody, because there's pressure into this streaming and YouTube content creation game where everybody is watching and everybody wants you to do a certain thing because they request certain things. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know, it's a good feeling, but after a while, it's starting to get a little annoying, because you try to please everybody and you really can't, because everybody got needs and wants of what you want to do when it comes down to content, and because they like the type of content that you make. And right now there is no pressure for me. I can just make whatever videos I'm going to make, but I'm going to make videos that I put my best in and what gives me the most views. So that's that. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to go ahead